Hello everyone, welcome to another Jira Cloud tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how you can add users in Jira. So we are in the Jira Cloud version, and in the previous tutorial I have already explained how you can sign up for the cloud version. We have also gone through many introductory concepts of the Jira Cloud version. What are the differences between the Jira Cloud and a Jira server? We have covered a little bit detail on that as well. So let's understand how you can add the users in Jira. So before we get into the details of Jira Cloud and how you can navigate through and what are the options available to add the users, the first thing to understand is basically who can add users on Jira Cloud. What role is required or what administrative access is required. So say for example you're working in an organization and you got an access to Jira. Everyone who has access to Jira software won't be able to create user or invite users to join the Jira software or the product unless and until you have that particular right level of access. So in Jira Cloud, there are certain roles or the user types that are available. So the first user type is basically the site administrator. And when we talk about the site administrator, he is the person who manages users and groups for the Jira site. So for example, this is the instance that I have created. So by default, I am a person who is signing up for this particular Jira Cloud version will be having the site administration access as well as Jira administrator access as well. So site administrator is someone who can add users or groups in Jira. The next user type is basically the Jira administrator. Now, what is the difference between the site administrator and Jira administrator? So Jira administrator is the person who configures the instance or Jira instance for all users. So there are a lot of administration capabilities. For example, configuring the email notifications or schemes or the workflows, advanced workflows, customizing the screens, adding the new custom fields. All these operations are being performed by Jira administrators. The third role is the Jira project administrator. So as Jira administrator administers the whole instance of Jira, Jira project administrator is specific to a particular project. So as on this particular screen, you can see I have 3 projects. So there can be 3 administrator or 3 project administrators for each of these projects. And then there is a user, which is Jira team members or the users who will be allowed, or if you just have the Jira user or you are part of the Jira user group or role, then you will be only allowed to use the Jira and not administer the details or the overall instance of Jira. So these are brief user introduction to the user type. I'm explaining these to make you aware that not everyone will be able to add users in Jira. So you need a proper level of access, and site administrator is the person who will be able to add users. Now, because I have already logged in and signed up as I have logged in as site administrator. So to add the user, I can simply go to the settings here in the right hand side column here, or right hand side corner. You can see if you click on this cog wheel, this is the administration section, right? And now here you will see the Atlassian admin section and then Jira settings. So all the options below Jira settings will be mostly done by the Jira administrator, and Atlassian admin is basically the site administrator. Now, because I am the site admin as well as the Jira admin, I can see all the details and configure all the details. But in the actual organization, or there will be a segregation of responsibilities. So site admin will be mostly looking at the user management part of it as well as the billing details. And then there will be Jira administrators or multiple administrators, Jira administrators, who will be managing the system, product, project, all other issue types or the apps, etc. Right. So to add the user, simply click on this user management link here, and it will redirect you to the admin.atlassian.com URL here. And you can see that we are on this RCV Academy tutorial site, right? And in this particular site, I can simply invite the users using the email. Okay, so I can simply add the email. So for example, I want to invite this particular user. I'll simply remove the rest here and simply add the email of the user that I want to invite. And then here you have the checkbox which says these users can invite new users and access, administer, and add products. So if you check this box, then they will be able to invite new users as well. If this checkbox is not checked, they won't be able to invite new users. Okay, so to invite, you simply add the email and click on invite team member, right? So as soon as I click on invite, you can see users invited to site. The user has been invited to join your site. Okay, and here you can see org and site admin is the person or the user who has signed up for this account. In this case, I have signed up for this account, so I have this org and site admin. And then here you can see this is the new user that I have invited, and invitation is pending. I can resend invite. If the person doesn't receive the invite, I can resend the invite. If you click on these three ellipses and click on show details, you will see what all access levels are being provided to the new invited user. So he'll be having access on the site to the Jira software and the Confluence as well. Now, if I don't want to provide access to any of the products in my stack, I can simply turn that off as a site admin. So I can, if I turn off Confluence access, then this particular new user that has been invited won't be able to access Confluence, which we'll see once we verify that particular detail. Now in the role section, you will see that the role is the basic role, right? Which basically what it says is they can access the products you specify, right? And if I change, so there are different levels here. So you can see trusted can update product settings, add new products, and invite basic users. So this is the trusted. And then site administrator. So you can, when you are the site administrator, you can add new site administrators as well. Okay. Then what groups are being or which groups they are added by default, you can see Jira software users group, they are added by default, right? So let's go back to the email, and you can see the RCV tutorials has invited you to Jira. Email has being is available here in that particular account. If you click on that, then you will see RCV tutorials and your team are waiting for you to join. You simply have to, that person, you simply has to click on join them, and then here I have to simply provide the name, or that particular person who has been invited has to provide the name. So let's say, for example, he let's say I'll say RCV test. I'll just say name, and then I'll simply create the password for that. So I'll say provide the password and sign up. So let's complete the captcha and verify. So now that person will be onboarded to the team, right? So if it will redirect, and here that person again has to choose what sort of like role or work. You can skip this question as well, so I'll simply skip these questions for now, and here you go. So that new person is now logged into the Jira software. Okay, so now if I click on switch to, you can see only one product is applicable or accessible to that particular person who has been invited, because I didn't give the access to Confluence, right? So this is the board that is available, or this is the dashboard, or basically the home page that is available for the new user that has been logged in. And if I click on the profile details and click on profile, you can see that I can update, or that particular person can update the job title, department, organization, etc. right? So this is a brief introduction how you can invite or add users in Jira Cloud. And once the user has been added, he can accept the invite and he can log in, and he'll be able to log in and access the product that are available in Jira software or the product that you have provided the access. So you can see all three projects here. And then if you click on this cogwheel here, and below that you will see that this person, the new user that has been added, won't be able to see any of the administration functionalities, for example the site administrator or Jira administrator functionalities. So in the settings they can change the Atlassian account settings and the personal Jira settings, right? So we'll cover how you can update the account settings or personal Jira settings in the next tutorial. So this is all about how you can add users in Jira Cloud. In the next tutorial, I'll cover a bit more detail about the customization functionalities for the particular users in Jira. So that's all for this tutorial. Hope you like it. Please do share and subscribe, and thank you for watching.